Okay, this is problem number 2 on chapter 9, section 1. Take 1 minute to read the problem, pause the video. Okay, in this particular situation, they want to test the hypothesis or the claim that commercial truck owners violate laws requiring from license plates at a higher rate than owners of passenger cars. So P2 in this particular situation will be higher than P1. Okay, so if you want to write the correct inequality in this situation, it will be like this: P1 is less than P2. P1 is the proportion of passenger cars with only rare license plates, and P2 is the proportion of commercial trucks owners with only rare license plates. So we have this particular situation in the claim, and that corresponds to the alternative hypothesis. Okay, so the null hypothesis will be that P1 is equal to P2. Remember, the null hypothesis only admits equality as a mathematical statement, and the alternative hypothesis will be P1 is less than P2. Okay, so okay, for this particular problem, since you're claiming a test about two proportions, we gotta go to stat, test. Okay, so let's open the calculator. Let me reset my calculator by doing second plus 7 1 2. Okay, and let's go step by step. We go to stat, we go to test, we select number 6. In this case, it will be number 6, the one that says 2prop z test. So I select number 6 in my calculator, number 6. I will write the x1. It represents the number of cars with only rare license plates. In this case, is 245, and N1 is the total number of cars in that sample, which is 2138. For X2, that will be P2, which is the number of trucks that have only rare license plates. So it's going to be 45. It's right here, out of 303. That's what is in the sample. We need to make sure we select the correct alternative hypothesis. In this case, it's less than. We need to highlight this by pressing enter. And I like to hit draw here. We go down, but you can also highlight calculate. If you highlight calculate, let me show you what happens when you enter. When you press enter, you will get the test statistic, which is right here, and the p-value, which is right here. If you press draw, you're gonna get this on your screen, okay, which gives you the test statistic right here and the p-value right here. Okay, so again, let me show you that. Start, you go to start, test, and press number 6. In my situation is number 6, and I press here the second option. Instead of calculate, I press draw, you hit enter, you will see the all this picture showing a left tail test, and you get the test statistic and the p value. Well, the next part is writing the conclusion, and in this case the p value is, which is 0.044, is greater than alpha, which is the significance level. This is alpha. So when the p-value is greater than alpha, we fail to reject. Okay, we fail to reject. And that's why the correct choice is this one. And now let's see the combination of how to word the conclusion. You fail to reject, and the claim is on the alternative hypothesis. So the claim does not include equality, and you fail to reject. It'll be this option right here, and that's how you word the conclusion, that there is not sufficient evidence to support the claim that, well, the claim is that P1 is less than P2. The proportion, the first proportion is less than the second proportion. So that's how you test the claim using the p-value method. And there is another part which it says identify the confidence interval limits. Okay, well, we need to basically do the same problem using the a confidence interval method, and for that I need to know my significance level. It was a 0.01. So the significance level is 0.01, and you remember this was a left tail. This inequality indicates that we have a left tail. Okay, so we go to this table, and for this 0.01 and only one tail test, we use a 98% confidence level. So this is the information I use for my calculator. So I open my calculator, and let's go to stat. Again, let's go to stat and test. Move to the right, and we need to look for the one that says a number, I think it's number 10. Let me go scroll down and find the option for the interval, for the confidence interval. Two-sump Z interval. Okay. Let me see. Okay, well, in this case it's two-prob Z interval, the one that says two-prob Z interval, right here, this one right here. So let me capture that image. Okay, again, we select the one that says two-prob Z interval. You have you wanna find the confidence interval for two proportions, and then press enter here in that part. Okay, these numbers will be there, the ones we use for part A. 245 out of 2138, 45 out of 303. But the confidence level, well, we need to change that. That is a little bit different. We're supposed to use a 98% confidence level. So let me capture that again. This is the information you should have on the calculator, and press enter. Well, highlight calculator and hit enter, and this is the confidence level you will obtain on the calculator, okay, which is showing the same numbers as here, okay. The confidence level is here, right here. Sorry, the confidence interval. That's the lower limit of the confidence interval and the higher limit of the confidence interval. Well, if you remember the rule for to reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis, okay, whenever the confidence interval contains 0, in this case this confidence interval contains 0, okay, because this interval has a negative number on the left limit and a positive number on the upper limit, it contains 0, okay. So we failed to reject, and we arrived to the same conclusion as part A. We failed to reject the null hypothesis, okay, and basically there is the same conclusion as part A.